Wow, what a solid 3 nights we have had. An absolute rager here in Barcelona, and I really couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, you gonna compare the nights and pick your favorite? I mean, you could, but really everyone had something to love. This one for sure had a lot to love, and I'm certainly feeling a little bit sore from getting in the pit at a few different points. But before we sort of get into that, I mean, also it is worth noting that the opener on this whole run, Etran de L'Aïr, they're a band from Niger. Absolutely fantastic. Really solid pocket all throughout. If you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out because they did a fantastic job and they really got the vibe going to open for these guys. So I'm really glad that they had them out, and constantly changing outfits every show, things like that. But let's sort of get into this. Night 3 seemed like, compared to the other 2 nights, every single show seemed to end with some metal, so it seems like they were taking note of how the pit was out there, which is absolutely wonderful. Everyone was taking care of each other, lifting each other up, backing people off when they needed to tie their shoes and shit. But starting at the beginning, really it seemed like this whole microtonal bit, they were trying to get out of the way, make some more room for all this other stuff. 1 was a pretty sweet opener. Doom City was fun. Nothing really particular and noteworthy about that. But a Supreme Ascendancy coming in pretty strong. I believe that was an 84 show gap. And also Cavs coming in with a pretty sweet drum solo towards the end. So it gets the check mark. But really, if there's a hero of the night, I don't think it's over here. We get into a lot more of the Murder the Universe stuff. I'm very pleased with that. Quite a big, I mean, not a huge surprise, but really, I mean, all of this really solid all throughout. Nice mosh and nice sort of heavier stuff, not going super crazy. We got some Am I in Heaven teases. We got some I'm in Your Mind teases as well. That was a good time hearing the crowd sort of chant to that. I mean, Lord of Lightning, outstanding as well. Balrog was a lot of fun. This is basically more of a jam that sort of leads into that, and that led into that as well, you know what I'm saying? But to go from something like this, lots of pushing, lots of moshing, a bit heavier, into You Can Be Your Silhouette, might kind of strike someone as weird, but I felt like it left a really, really, really nice space for the people pushing around and getting sweaty before going to Cutthroat Boogie. So really, I think You Can Be Your Silhouette. Outstanding placement. Great, great, great spot to put your slow song. And an incredible slow song at that. I'm a big fan of this one. Gets the check mark as well. Into Cutthroat Boogie. And I gotta say, I'm a sucker, and I really didn't expect them to bring out something this old. First album, absolutely loved it. Got a little bit of a ZZ Top, reference. Lots of references and lots of teases and stuff like that, and all of these. That's pretty common and to be expected. But really, from after really the only ballad you could say in the whole set, the energy does not stop in this whole bit, much like the second half of last night as well. This whole second half just does not stop. The momentum is palpable the whole time, except for the song with all the teases in it. But really, Cutthroat Boogie, Daily Blues, I believe this was a transition as well. But Cutthroat Boogie, Daily Blues, Risque, I mean, fucking Daily Blues, what an absolute privilege that was. Holy shit. Incredible. Really one of my favorite songs off of B741. Risque was also pretty fun. I mean, they definitely do play out the pauses on that one. Especially right before Okay Let's Ride. They definitely took that they definitely kept it going for a while. Ambient Cavs is, yeah, crowd, yeah, for like a while. So, but good fun. I enjoyed it. Into Garden Goblin, which for me, I'm going to call that the hero of the night. Not for any particular reason for the band, but the group that I was in, we all started fucking in a circle just doing some goblin walking, getting real low and shit, and just a moment that's gonna be burned into my psyche for till my final days. So very 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 happy with that. Also a song that I believe all of this got played during soundcheck, as much as I am aware. But a little bit later into the set, we get into Nathan. Nathan makes an appearance over here. Magenta Mountain, very, very solid. Big jam, teasing some other stuff. I don't exactly remember what they went into, but this was one where we definitely went into it. They jammed it quite a bit, but they didn't really overstay their welcome with it either. Into the Grim Reaper, which also something that came up during soundcheck, and absolutely incredible. The fucking energy was palpable. I think we got a Kneecap reference in there and some Beastie Boys reference in there. So like, we got all the rap sort of like clustered into one little bit. Flute making an appearance. Absolutely great. I mean, also Magenta Mountain kind of brought it down a little bit energy-wise, sort of how this one did as well, but just outstanding. Into, you gotta end it, of course, with the metal stuff. Converge, Flamethrower, Superbug. Everyone's getting a checkpoint. Superbug was pretty fun in particular, because as metal songs go on their albums, it's definitely more sludgy and fucking marchy than it is like get in there and push everyone. So as the pre-chorus sort of built into the second chorus, pit was opening up, but instead of going into a crazy mosh pit right on the chorus, a bunch of dudes started sitting down and just throwing it right on the quarter note, fucking super bug. And then after a while, it became like 50 people all sitting together, just rowing the boat to that song. And I was in there, and just outstanding. A lot of things like this, I'm really just sort of happy with the way the crowd interacted with everything, and just outstanding. I mean, Converge, Flamethrower, good way to end the show. I mean, what can you really ask for? I didn't really get a hog calling contest, but I mean, Daily Blues, Garden Goblin, definitely for me personally, was the hero of the show. But I don't know, it could have been the Murder of the Universe stuff for you. Cutthroat Boogie, fantastic. We got 3 more cities to go. I don't want it to end, man. I want to go another night. But alas, this is what we got, and I'm happy with it. So thanks for tuning in. If you did it all, or whatever. If you didn't, that's cool too. I hope you have a good time, and yeah, this was fun. Good wholesome fun. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.